Sponsored by Facet Wealth.
I'm Matt Piper in New York. President Biden is set to address the nation following the final withdrawal of American troops out of Afghanistan. More on what he's expected to say in a moment. But we begin with CBS's Natalie Brand.
The Taliban declared victory as they took over the airport and the disabled military equipment left behind. A spokesman repeated claims that the Taliban will let Afghans with passports and visas leave the country, but refugees with families still there are skeptical.
The situation is very, very bad right now. They are not safe.
The U.S. plans to house up to 50,000 Afghan refugees at U.S. military bases. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
More on Mr. Biden's remarks from our Stephen Portnoy.
The White House says the president will thank service members who took part in the evacuations and lay out his decision to leave.
He got a unanimous recommendation.
National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan tells ABC the Pentagon's top brass and Mr. Biden's war cabinet concurred with the pullout timeline. Sullivan says he's sure Americans remaining in Afghanistan will be able to leave, and he bristles at criticism directed at his boss.
Those who are criticizing are not the ones who have to sit in the Situation Room and make the hard calls about the threats that we face.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News.
Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards is urging everyone who's evacuated to stay put and not return until advised by authorities that it's safe to do so. He is still on a tour of some areas hit by Hurricane Ida over the weekend.
Now is really the most dangerous time over the next week, couple of weeks, and so we're asking people to be patient. We're asking people to be careful, and please be good neighbors. Check on that elderly couple who live across the street from you.
And Ida is still moving north. CBS News meteorologist Jeff Birardelli has that.
The heaviest rain right now is located across the southeast where the storm core is up to around Nashville. This is headed quickly to the northeast, and as it moves northeast tomorrow, watch out for a tornado threat from Washington, D.C. south.
More firefighters are gathering in Lake Tahoe to help fight a growing wildfire that's forced the evacuation of several California communities. Since it's on the state line, people in Nevada are on notice to be ready to flee. Don Caudle lives in South Lake Tahoe and had to evacuate.
There's some clothes in the car, and that was it. And my little dog.
Workers at 3 Starbucks coffee shops in the Buffalo, New York area have filed petitions with the National Labor Relations Board asking for a vote on union representation, the latest development in a pandemic-era reckoning on wages and working conditions. The Dow is down 22 points at this hour. The Nasdaq is down a fraction. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.